Hey everyone, and welcome to Elizabeth Maria Unlimited. I'm Elizabeth Maria, and I'm so happy to be here this evening. Today is Sound Saturdays, so we're just going to start by picking up where we left off last week. I was talking with you guys about the secrets of sound healing by Jonathan Goldman. So, just as a recap, last week we learned that the secrets of sound healing, the first secret is that sound is frequency, right? That everything is frequency. So, and again, you know, the frequency is the measurement of sound, right? So everything in the world is comprised of frequency or sound, right? And then also, so that's sound, so then coupled with healing. So to understand really, you know, when I say healing, healing is really coming into a mental, physical, and spiritual balance, right? Finding that balance, becoming whole again, right? It's taking your body out of the state of dis-ease, right? And so that is what we learned for the first secret. The second secret, I am going to read you just the, just kind of the overview of the second secret due to copyright laws. And then I'll go into some different points about it, and then I will end with 3 ways that you can begin to incorporate sound healing in your life, some fun DIY ways to get some healing, some vibrational healing. Okay, so the second secret, intent is powerful. The universe is in a state of vibration, and how these vibrations interact with you depends not only upon the actual frequency of the vibration, but also the intent or the energy behind the frequency. Wow, isn't that just amazing? So it's not just the sounds themselves, but the intent, but your intent, right? Or anyone else's intent behind the sound. So what actually do we mean by that? What and why is it important? So, you know, if you think of intent as mental energy, right? So this is the mental energy that is behind the frequency. So this is really important because what this shows is that, so if you think of any type of mental energy affecting frequency, right? And so mental energy, you can break that down into your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs about a subject, right? And so if you think about that, then we have the sound, the frequency, right? And again, remember, everything in the world is frequency. And then that coupled with intent or mental energy that can be broken down into thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, right? And so these together affect the healing power of sound. And so mental energy has been, you know, through scientific research has been shown to help in the healing process. It is best known as the placebo effect, right? And so in an article entitled The Power of the Placebo Effect, this is from the Harvard Health Publishing's organization. It says placebo effects can be just as effective as traditional treatments. Let me emphasize that. Placebo effects can be just as effective. So what does that mean? Does that mean that, you don't have to take medicine, any your medicine or, pharmaceuticals or anything? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that, but it means that the placebo effect, because it's more than just thinking positive, but it's the way that it creates. So it's the synergetic connection, right, that it creates, a stronger connection, a stronger, more synergetic connection between the brain and the body. So that is how the placebo effect works, right? And so let's see. The placebo effect is, it's more than positive thinking. So it's really this combination of how the brain and the body is working together. And so the article goes on to say that practicing self-help methods can help enhance beliefs, right? And so different positive self-help can help enhance beliefs, right? And so that's just through, positive thinking, through, eating healthy, through getting your exercise, right? So all of these types of, physical and mental activities, positive ones, can actually help enhance your beliefs that whatever it is that you're doing is going to actually help you to get into that state of healing or moving away, right, from the state of dis-ease, right? And so so if we're thinking of sound as a self-help method, then you could think about a little bit about how prayer works or how chanting works, right? It's through sound. Singing works, right? It is all the vibratory feelings, right, that come through our bodies that are produced by the praying, by chanting, right? And so all of these affect the body. And why? Well, I know that a lot of you are more than likely familiar with the famous Dr. Emoto's work with water, right? And this is when he took water molecules, put them under a microscope, and basically, gave one set of the water molecules positive affirmations, and then the other set negative affirmations to look at the effects. And lo and behold, folks, right? The dish with the water molecules that have been taught to nicely with these turned into these beautiful crystalline structures, whereas the petri dish with the water molecules that were talked to in a negative way just turned into horribly grotesque structures. And so let's just think about this. If we are 60% water, right? And we can break this down. The brain is 80 to 85% water. Our organs are 70 to 85% water. Our blood is 50 and over, maybe even over 50% water. Then our bodies are comprised primarily of water molecules. Now, if this is true, right, and then what the Harvard affiliated studies are saying is true about beliefs, thoughts, feelings, right? This is all about the placebo effect. What you think affects your physical body, right? It affects you on a molecular and a cellular structure. So if you couple sound vibration, healing sound vibration, with positive thought affirmations, then that is a recipe for beautiful, beautiful healing modality. And so I wanted to leave tonight's discussion with 3 different kind of DIY ways that you can begin to utilize sound healing in your home. I know that, sound healing has gotten really popular lately, right? And I mean, you can go on like sound healing retreats for thousands of dollars and blah, 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 right? But, what is the average American going to do? If you want to try this healing modality on your own, start with where you're at. Start with what you have available. And so the first DIY sound healing is, your own sound bath. Now, traditionally, sound baths are used, either crystal singing bowls or metal singing bowls. I mean, the tradition dates back to, Tibetan and Buddhist traditions. I mean, it's an age-old tradition. But if you don't have any crystal bowls, that's okay. Right now, I am listening to one of my favorite sound healing channels on YouTube, and this is a Tibetan singing bowl meditation. And so if you don't have the crystal bowls, just go to YouTube and type in crystal bowl healing sounds, and you will find, just the wonders of the internet today, right? So you can find your own crystal singing bowl vibrations. You can also try, using your voice. You can also try other instruments if you're someone who, plays instruments. The flute is one that has been shown over and over again to have wonderful calming effects. That's why a lot of indigenous cultures use flute or, recorder music in a lot of their ceremonies, right? Because of that calming effect that it has on the body, mind, and spirit. So for a sound bath, you can try this. Some of the things that I do is I will, when I'm getting ready for bed, I will put on my Tibetan singing bowl chakra healing chants. And it just, it's a wonderful way to kind of segue into your evening, your night, right? You can also try listening to sound healing vibrations while you're taking a shower. Or a bath, or whatever, and then you can actually couple this with another wonderful healing modality that I will go in more into detail about at a later date, called somatic healing techniques. And so while listening to soothing sound healing tones, try massaging your body after you've gotten out of some hot water. Just take each part of your body and just touch it, right? And while you're doing that, because remember, secret 2 is sound plus intent. So while you were listening to the sounds, while you were rubbing your body, this is when the prayers and the chants can come in, right? And you can just say things. I have a lot of personal affirmations that I'll say to myself. I can say something like, I am healing. I am health, right? I am love. Whatever it is. For me, most of my affirmations I find are most effective if I say I am and then it, because it creates a state of this is who I am in this here and now moment, right? It's not I want to be healthy, which puts it off in the future. It is I am now. And so that's one way that you can do a DIY sound healing at home. A second way is a sound meditation. And so I know that for some people, the word meditation really turns them off because it just, you're just like sitting there and, we all get fidgety and stuff. Now I do sitting meditations, But one of my favorite types of meditation is walking meditation. And so when I do a sound healing walking meditation, I just put my earbuds in, I listen to some wonderful sound healing tones, and I take a walk around my neighborhood. Now, I don't just take a walk, but I take a walk with intention, right? Because remember, it's sound plus your intention. And so when I take these sound healing meditation walks, I walk around my neighborhood, and I may stop when I see beautiful trees, and I just stop and, I may even say, "Hey tree, you look so beautiful today. Thank you for your energy." Today I actually took a sound healing walk all around my neighborhood. And, in order to do this, you just have to not care what people think, okay? Because, I walk with intention. I stop to smell the flowers. I look up at the sky. I talk to the clouds. If I see butterflies, right? I just give myself that moment to pause, to breathe, to listen to the healing sounds, and to enjoy the nature, right? So again, that sound plus the intent together for the sound meditation is just a beautiful way to create healing throughout your body. And then the third one I've already mentioned, but I wanted to reiterate the importance of sound affirmations, okay? Because again, sound plus intent. And so for me, I have my affirmations. I am happiness. I am health. I am wealth. Whatever it is that you're focusing on overcoming in your life, you can make an affirmation for. But I also really love the rhythm of the chants, right? And so I encourage you when you're making your affirmations, and this also will help you to remember them, is to write affirmations that have some type of rhythm to it. For instance, I will share with you guys one of my affirmations, and I say it in almost a sing-songy way. Now I have to remember it. I have a wonderful business and a wonderful way, and I give service for wonderful pay. I have a wonderful business and a wonderful way, right? And so, I just love it. I got wonderful little vibrations all over my body for that one. Anyways, this video has gone on actually a little bit longer than I had thought tonight, but I got into, I love sound healing. It is I don't want to say easy as in, it lacks depths, but it is easy as in it's an accessible way for you to begin your healing journey at home. So, tap into that sound healing by just, you don't have to go out and buy tons of equipment. Just go to YouTube, type in sound healing vibrations, and then begin by just, real simply add your positive intent with the sounds to create wonderful healing modalities. So that is my discussion this evening for Sound Saturdays. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in if you do, and take care. Oh, I did want to mention that if you were interested in supporting my channel, please go to the About page on my website. I have different ways. You can join my Patreon. You can give a one-time donation. You can also, if you're interested in having a consultation with me, you can contact me through my website. And again, my name is Elizabeth Maria, and this is my channel, Elizabeth Maria Unlimited. Good night.